As far as the basketball game went, felt like we just did a really good job of executing what we asked our guys to do. And Pitt had came into the game making more free throws than their opponents have even attempted, so we knew keeping them off the foul line was going to be big, and they were plus 13 in the rebounding margin. So we really challenged our guys to try to defend without fouling and clean up the defensive rebounding. And we've talked about that in this room before. A lot of that is a byproduct of keeping the ball in front of you and keeping it out of the paint. And felt like we really defended well all night long. They made some really tough shots to start the game. I thought we had good looks on offense that just didn't go down early. And then felt like, DJ Thomas, just freshman to step into that environment. And I don't think he called bank, but like I said, it was an early tip, so maybe the banks were still open. I don't know, but he really settled in, made some good plays, and him and Amir both, man. We have a very mature team, but for freshmen, again, those are as poised and mature freshmen as you can come across. So was really pleased with that. Also, I challenged our team because we've been in this situation. We've been fortunate. We've been in this situation pretty much every game we've played, dating back to our closed-door scrimmages. We've had a couple possession lead in the second half coming into it. We didn't start halves great, but I thought we started that half really well and extended that run. They made an answer. We settled in and finished the game the right way.
Questions, please.
So, Coach, you've seen this rivalry from other sports. Now being in the middle of it, what was it like? And do you almost have to ramp back a little bit rather than, feeding too much into it?
Yeah, and again, I thought the maturity of our team was kind of on full display because we didn't, and we talked about it, we never shied away internally or externally what this game meant to the state, the people of West Virginia, and how passionate it is to this fan base. And so we talked about it, we knew it, we didn't run away from it, we didn't hide from it, we didn't try to like next game it, but at the same time we knew when the ball tipped, we were gonna have to go out there and execute and play within ourselves, and to only turn the ball over 6 times in that environment. And a lot of times, the first time you play in a home environment like that, it can shock you a little bit, even as the home team. It can break you down in a weird way. But I thought we really settled in, and then what makes this building special is we got on a little run, and it ended up being like a 31-4 run, I believe, and the crowd got behind us, and it was fun to be a part of.
So Pitt was doing well rebounding-wise coming to this game, but Harlan obviously took over in the paint. Did you think you had a roster, especially with him, that would kind of maybe catch them off guard and be their kryptonite in terms of what they were doing so far this year? Because it looked like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say catch them off guard. Again, I've known Coach Capel for a long time.
Yeah,
he's a good coach. I think when our team is balanced, and so you are going to kind of have to make some choices at times. Are you going to play our forwards single coverage, or are you going to double team them? And I think Harlan and Belo both have the ability. If you just play them one-on-one, they can make good things happen. And he really anchored us. We got the ball down there, and I'm just, again, tonight for him, I think was a fruition of the summer. And Coach Martinez our strength coach needs so much credit, man. Him and Harlan have a unique bond, and they really bonded on the changes that Harlan made to his body and the work that he put in. And to play 30 minutes in this environment at that intensity level, there's no way that he could do that, and that was part of what we challenged him. So it was he was really good tonight.
What did you like about Harlan down low and automatic?
Yeah, he got really deep position, and he's a large man amongst large men, and he's talked about, he has great feet, he has great balance, and he has great hands, which is a really good combination that he can get his position, not get off balance, and once he gets his hands on it, he can get it to his chin and he finishes it.
How important was it? This was the first game where he didn't really get in foul trouble. I don't think he kind of wanted to late in the second.
Yeah, that's in particular without Chance and Jackson. We really stress that we need all those guys to be really smart and really physical without fouling, and it's something that we've shown that we had done in spurts, but we were pretty consistent tonight. And the harder you play, the more physical you play, the less you foul. If you're reactionary and you're late, that's typically when you get in bad positions and you have